Hello, my friends. So it is Thursday, February 25th, and I want to invite you to take a movement break with me. So, teachers, if you can help facilitate, help folks find a safe spot to be able to stand and just kind of move around in their own space. And the video is going to go kind of fast, but you can go through it a couple times if you want to do the moves with me, or you can pause on one of the moves and do it for a few more seconds or maybe 15 seconds, kind of challenge yourself on that. But we'll go ahead and get on through this. All right. So we might, as we always say, we might be sitting and reading. We might be listening to our teacher speak. We might be working on some writing. So it's about that time to stand up and take a little bit of a movement break, get our brain and our body moving together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up and I'm just going to move each of my fingers around. So I'm going to grab my thumb and just kind of wiggle it around, jiggle it around. Same with my pointer, my middle, my ring finger, and my pinky. And then kind of get my whole hand moving and loosened up. It should feel nice. If it starts to hurt, then maybe you're pulling a little too hard and just back off of that. I'm going to put my thumb to my pointer, then to my middle, then to my ring, then to my pinky. And I'm going to work it back. This is a great time to pause the video if you want to take a moment to work on the dexterity of this. Then I'm going to go as quick as I can, switching fingers to my thumb. Until I mess it up, no worries, make a fist, get some rolls in the wrists. Interlace my fingers, stretch them out and up over top with a little bit of a lean one direction, then the other direction. I'm going to draw some circles with my nose, and then the letter M, bounce my letter M across with my nose. Give myself a few huggers here, switching what arm is on top. Then I'm going to do some runners where I'm just pretending to run in place. And then some skiers where my arms move at the same time. So wiggle it on out. Get yourself a trunk twist like we like to do. And maybe take an oppositional twist where we take one elbow to the opposite knee across our body. Right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. You can pause the video throughout and spend some time doing each move here. I'm going to pick up my knees and try and touch them to my hands. Pick my knees up high as I kind of run in place. Shake it on out, jiggle it on out, then turn that into a skip in place. Step and hop, step and hop, step and hop, a skip. Right on, I'm going to put my toe in the ground and just rotate my ankle around, then take it up to my knee and my hip and turn it into a loosey-goosey dance move. Same on the other side, my toe, my knee, and my hip, my whole leg, my whole body is wiggling, jiggling, dancing around, feeling good, making sure I'm in control, not bumping or bouncing into anybody. You can run that back if you need a little bit more of a warm-up or if you want to do some pulls and stretches. Any of our other stationary moves, feel free to do that. But I'd like to show you the item that we'll be working with next week. So this week we were working with our scarves, doing some tossing and some moves. Next week we'll be working with our balloons and what's called a volley, where we just keep the item in the air using our palms as paddles. I can tap it with one hand super low. I can make it go a little bit higher with that same hand. I can switch hands. I could use my elbow. I could try and use my shoulder or my head. The goal is to not let it touch the ground. Oops, it touched the ground. No worries, I just pick it up and I start again, using the back of my hand now. I can use my knee. Oops, if it bounces out of my workstation, I'm going to bring it back to my workstation so I don't run into anybody else who's working with their balloon. And we may get to the point where we get to share with a partner. And when we share, we do 1, 2, 3 bumps. 1, 2, 3 bumps. And on the third bump, I'm going to hit it over to you so you and I can play together. All right, right on, my friends. As I said, you can run it back and go ahead and do those movement breaks a time or two more, or do them for a little bit longer since we just did them for a short period of time to show them. And then I will see you next week, and we'll get into some balloon and volleying skills using our hands, using our head, our elbows, all of our body parts, and hopefully getting the chance to work with a partner where we tap it 1, 2, and then on the third tap, I give it to my friends so that I do a great job of sharing. All right, I'll see you there.